Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the INORL UPS Truck Series. We're back from I'm back from a Enter 2000 free hiatus, and we are here in the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan for the running of the Dodge 300. This is the Freedom Motorsports Park. This track was on the schedule last season. We're going to be getting ready to go super speedway racing. This is a restrictor plate track, and it provided a pretty good race last season. I would expect some good stuff out of this season's race. On the pole is the young Japanese driver Makoto Iguchi in the number 3, and on her outside it is Daniel Smith in the number 1. Row number 2 has the new points leader Skyla Johnson, and on her outside is John Cidanino. In row number 3 we have William Duncan and Jeffrey Finguy. Row number 4 has Chris Rickenbaugh and Gene Sanford. Then top 10 is Sam Young and Chris Washer. And here's the rest of your starting lineup. Getting ready to fire up those engines. And the engines have been fired. We're rolling. Getting ready for the Dodge 300, the round of Detroit. "41 cars looking to take the green flag. Who's going to win it? When we get down to the end, basically anybody who's in the lead pack is going to have a shot. This track is pretty exciting, and you're going to see that here today. Pace car is in. We're getting ready to go super speedway racing. And the green's out. We're rocking at Detroit. Iguchi leads into the first corner. As the field starts battling for 3 wide behind her. Oh, 4 wide for second. Oh, they're going 4 wide for a moment, or at least the camera made it look that way. Skyla Johnson's going to sit in behind the free, and now here she goes. Battle for the lead, and then there's a 4 wide. There's 4 wide in the first lap. See her on Gene Sanford, and they settled it out. There was 4 wide. Nice job to keep it together. Got 4 wide, more 4 wide in the back, at least for a moment. And now Dylan Young's taking the lead, trying to take it from the 42. And behind him, Mason Williams. Oh, not anymore. Williams forces it 3 wide for the lead. Wow, look at this pack. It's free by free by free by free. Not gonna stop. Oh, free by free by free by 4. Joshua Michaels squeezes it in there. Oh, God. Look out. Oh, man. How are they not wrecking it? That is not going to end well. Oh, boy. Oh, they're making contact. They're making contact. Connor Smith and Ozzie Bowe. 2 rookies, very inexperienced drivers. This is a very dangerous track for rookies like Ozzie Bowe and Connor Smith to be racing on. And Makoto Iguchi as well. Especially since she's Japanese, so I'm guessing that this is not her normal kind of racing. Oh! This bogus got turned around, along with Brian James. Caution down. Oh! Hard hit! Brian James just took a hard hit. And Curtis Rundis is involved! Man! Rundis just cannot catch a break. Ever since Charlotte, Rundis has just not been able to catch a break whatsoever, and his bad luck's going to continue here. Daniel Smith, he's 6th in points, not good for him. Noah Hart, tough break for him. Kurt Mason, Cedino, Wood, those are 2 championship contenders right there. There's like really the only championship contenders that weren't involved in that were Johnson, Duncan, and that's it, Johnson and Duncan. The leader is James Silverfox. We're first caution is out. We're gonna go and take a look here, see what happens. 4 wide can work, but it's not a very good idea, and it usually ends in problems here. See, Brian James going 4 wide with his teammates Ozzybo and Makoto Iguchi along with Derek Williams, and it looks like the teammates are going to touch a little bit, and it's going to get them out of shape, and then, yep, the teammates get out of shape and get together, and then Daniel Smith makes some contact, and with a few guys back there, Bo gets clipped, so does James, and then there they go. Now you're going to see an opening here. This is where the safer barrier starts, and James is going to clip it here. I believe James is going to clip it. Oh yes, there you see. That spot right there. You see, that is the spot where the safer barrier starts, and he is going to clip that. He's going to hit that, and he gets caught on it. Wow, hard hit for Brian James. And that's where Curtis Runda gets most of his damage. He was relatively fine until Brian James swept in front of him. So yeah, bad luck for Curtis Runda's. His hopes of being a championship contender by the end of the season are getting smaller by the week. They're getting smaller week by week. Well, we're going on board with Brian James. That was... I think we should go on board with Curtis Runda. Seeing out of 21 just swept right in front of him like that. So, yeah, on board with the 39. Tough break for Runda's former points leader. Let's get back to the green. Got some pit stops under the caution here. Luke Walker's coming in along with James Silverfox. Got a few guys staying out. Nothing seems to have gone. Oh! Contact! I was about to say nothing seems to have happened. Wait, where's Colin Bartel going? Bartel? What are you doing? Bartel? Bartel? What's up with that? Okay. Bartel just derped. Oh! Some problems on pit road here. Who wins the race off of pit road? Looks like Silverfox did, but he got some damage under coming out the pit lane. With Luke Walker. Oh wow, Walker's big damage. He's coming back. So he may be coming back into the pit lane here. But Michael, Snosky, Nova, Klein, and Williams all stayed out. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green on lap number 9 of 30. Drivers out of races all last incident are Ozzybo, Daniel Smith, Charles Sanford, Curtis Rundas, Brian James, and Henry Sanford. Colin Bartel is 2 laps down. Here is the running order. Joshua Michaels is first, Kyle Snosky is second, third Henry Nova, fourth is Hayden Klein, fifth is Jake Williams. Top 5 stayed out. 6th is James Silverfox, 7th Sean Angel, 8th Sam Young, 9th William Duncan, and 10th is Mason Williams. 11th Ray Krager, 12th Dylan Young, 13th Skyla Johnson, 14th Darren Gale, 15th Makoto Iguchi, 16th Chris Rickenbaugh, 17th Connor Smith, 18th Derek Williams, 19th Emilio Navarrete, epic derp right there, and 20th is Tyler Faber. course, Emilio Navarrete is last week's winner at Rockingham. He hasn't gotten too much coverage this week. He's been relatively quiet throughout the race week. Been pretty quiet all weekend. Here's Bartel. He's back out on the racetrack. Michaels leading us to the green. Oh, I've seen that one before. Well, green flag's back out. Wow, he is going. He is going. Something tells me that car is still on the pace. I think that car is still on the pace, seeing how he's just going like that. Here's Henry Nova, the Charlotte winner, going for second. Probably about to go for the lead. Top 5 have all broken away. These guys stayed out. Great start by these guys. It's probably in part to the fact that James Silverfox had damage. And Bartel is now getting put a lap down. And the caution's back out. Oh no, Navarrete! And Cedino's back here. He might have been involved. Finn guy is involved. But tough break for Navarrete. We were just last week's winner. We were just talking about him. Tough break for Navarrete. Leia Walker's also involved. Jean Sanford, she is 7th in points. And caution is out for the second time today. Let's take a look at what happened. Here's a look at what happened. 4 wide. This always seems to be the cause of it. And Johnson appears to be slowing. Look, speed up a little. Oh, there you go. Navarrete slides up into Rickenbaugh and Connor Smith, and they go into the wall. Leia Walker and Jeffrey Finguy are collected. Oh, wow! What a miss by Noah Hart! Oh, close calls for Luke Walker and Kurt Mason as well. But wow! What a miss for Noah Hart. We gotta go on board. We gotta go on board with it. That was just, wow, that was incredible. Noah Hart showing off his skill in that 08 truck. I also want to see Luke Walker just barely slip by, so let's go on board with Luke Walker of the Net 10 wireless cam. Wow! Very close to John Cedino, and well, there you go. That's our second caution of the day. Let's get back to the green. We're going back to green on lap number 14 of 30. Jeffrey Finguy is out of the race. Result at last incident. William Duncan is the leader after pit stops. Second is Sam Young. Third is Dylan Young. Fourth, Kurt Mason. Fifth, Sean Angel. Sixth is Joshua Michaels. Seventh is Makoto Iguchi. Eighth is Kyle Sinoski. Ninth is Derek Williams. And 10th is Chris Washer. 11th is Mason Williams. 12th, Jake Williams. 13th, Hayden Klein. 14th, Tyler Faber. 15th, Henry Nova. 16th, Darren Gale. 17th, Richard Johnson. 18th, Skyla Johnson. 19th, Luke Walker. And 20th is Zachary Robinson. It's worth mentioning that Richard Johnson didn't start the first 2 races of the season, but he is up to 20th in points. So I find it quite amazing how he missed the first 2 races, but he still moves away to top 20. Richard Johnson could be a championship contender by the end of the season, I would say. And also, this could be a pretty slow start because Sam Young has actually some pretty heavy damage on the front end there. I believe Kurt Mason has a damaged car as well. That's why he was hanging back at the time of that second caution. But Duncan, championship contender here. Surprise championship contender, 97 John Deere F-150. He has Colin Bartel, a lap car in front of him. And the green's back out. The leaderboard says he's still on the lead lap as Bartel. And yeah, there you go. Mason Wow, Mason way off the pace. Already falling behind. As Dylan Young goes for second. Hopefully we can go green this time. We're gonna watch the back here. Looks relatively clean. Wow, Mason! Look out for Kurt Mason! Oh man, he is slow! Oh boy! James Silverfox almost slammed into him. Wow! Mason is shockingly slow. But we did manage to continue going green here. Duncan leads, but not for long. Here comes his good friend Sean Angel. Canadian takes the lead. Leads the field down the backstretch. He also missed the first 2 races of the season, but he is up to 26th in the standings. Starting to get a pack here as Derek Williams goes for the lead, the Phoenix winner. Hasn't done much since his Phoenix victory. Aiden Klein now looking underneath him. 2-time IndyCar Series winner this season. Klein's been pretty inconsistent in the IndyCars, but he's proven that he's a pretty good driver. He just needs a little more consistency, and he's championship material. Tyler Faber is now going for a lead. That's one of our recent rookies. Interesting to see him up here. Of course, Faber is very inexperienced. I believe this is his 4th or 5th race. I really need to go check. Chris Washer goes for second. That's William Duncan's teammate. And Darren Gale is right behind him. He's been moving up in the point standings. He started way in the back. Let's check where he started. Let's check. Darren Gale started 39th. So nice job for him. And Tyler Faber started 36th. Chris Washer is moving towards the lead. Heading into the 3 and 4. Washer is going to get the top spot, but he's got Darren Gale right behind him. Right on the bumper of the Conway Freight F-150. But not before Skyla Johnson moves him up the track. Skyla Johnson is the series points leader now. Just picked up the points lead after last week's race at Rockingham. Oh, 4 wide! Oh boy, look out! Johnson forces it 4 wide. As we got a slow car up ahead. They work out the 4 wide there. That is Kurt Mason. And he's not even out of 3rd gear, so that car is really hurting. Here he comes. Oh, look out! Oh, whoa, man! Close call. Mason now holding up most of this pack here. Wow, that is really bad. Tough break for basically everyone else held up there. Especially Jake Williams. And there's some more lap cars on the way. Luke Walker and Kevin White. We got 10 laps to go now. Johnson leads the field. As we got cars heading down pit road. It's Duncan, Young, and two of the Youngs. I think we may be coming upon green flag pit stops here. Walker's holding up his teammate there. I caught Walker holding up his teammate Tyler Faber, who has a shot to win this race, so that's not good. Oh, contact! Oh, Walker! Walker's got hit by Richard Johnson, and they both go into the wall. Is anyone coming on pit road this lap? Kurt Mason. I'm thinking we're probably going into green flag pit stops here. In a moment. Got less than 10 laps to go, 9 to go right now. 8.5 to be more precise. Nobody in the front is pitting right now. 8 laps to go now at the stripe. Washer still leads, but we got Kevin White coming up ahead. That truck is pretty slow. Look out! Oh, and he's gonna hold up his teammate Henry Nova. What's with lap cars holding up their teammates? Oh, he's also holding up the points leader, and he's holding up both lanes. Well, he's holding up both of them. What are you doing, Kevin White? Kevin, what are you doing? Not only is he holding up his teammate heavily, he just killed his race, but he's also holding up the points leader. What's up with that? More cars coming down pit road. Faber leads now, but his teammate Joshua Michaels is looking on him. Michaels has not had the best of seasons. That 7 truck didn't do too well last season either, driven by Joseph Clark, who interestingly enough was the IndyCar champion. Oh boy, I saw that. I called it. Michaels, Gale, and Washer in. I called it. I knew there was going to be pits. There was going to be green flag pit stops among the leaders. Now, it's going to be a matter of who can make it to the end. Who's going to have the best pit? I don't think anyone's going to be able to make it to the end. I'm pretty sure this is a cycle. Who's going to have the best pit stop? As Faber and Williams fight for the lead. Tyler Faber is looking for his first career win. Derek Williams looking for his second. And Williams peels off for the pit lane, and Faber follows. Jimmy Michaels shoots on by. I think he is a lap down. Either that or he had already pitted. But Jimmy Michaels has not been a factor in this race. Joshua Michaels had the best pit stop among the first set of leaders. Among the first set of leaders there, Joshua Michaels appears to have had the best pit stop as he's come out ahead of Darren Gale here. Darren Gale has never won a race, and neither has Joshua Michaels, at least on the trucks. Michaels is known as a Daytona 500 champion in the Retro Series, who won the 500 this season. Oh, look out for Kurt Mason, though. Oh, Darren Gale got held up by Kurt Mason, and I think that's his hopes dashed. Oh, it's like Williams and Faber have come out ahead of Michaels. So I believe these are your leaders. Yes, Derek Williams is the leader. Tyler Faber is in second. Joshua Michaels is third. Fourth is Darren Gale. Fifth is Kyle Stanoski. Sixth, Henry Nova. Seventh is Chris Washer. And oh crap! Wow, close call. Where was I? Seventh, Chris Washer. Eighth, Skyla Johnson. Ninth is Hayden Klein, and Sean Angel rounds out the top 10. Now we're getting right to the finish. As they hit the stripe, we're going to have 3 laps to go. Any lap cars coming up ahead? Yes, Sanford and Rickenbach. Tyler Faber leads right now, looking for his first career win. We got a lap car in between the top 3 here. That is Richard Johnson in the 84. But it looks like it's going to come down to Tyler Faber and Derek. Looks like it's going to come down to Tyler Faber, Derek Williams, and Joshua Michaels. Neither Faber or Michaels have won. Derek Williams won at Phoenix earlier. And he's here to have the strongest truck out here today. And he's looking. Here he goes. 2 laps to go. Joshua Michaels is now charging forward. He's making a move around to Richard Johnson. The Zaxby's Toyota Tundra is going for the front, and he's going underneath his teammate Tyler Faber. Not sure if they'll catch San for a Rickenbaugh, but Michaels is going down low. Michaels, did he make the move too soon? I don't know. Oh, Faber's coming in. He's got problems. Oh no! Well, the white flag, top right for Faber, but the white is out. Michaels led that lap. Can he hold off Derek Williams for 1 full lap? It's gonna be interesting to see. Williams looking very hungry for his 2nd career win. He is right there. But he's got to find the slingshot. He has to pull a slingshot on the 7. Can't find it. Can't find momentum. Oh, wait, he's coming. He's coming fast. He already come before. And he's going to pull out. He pulls out, but it's too late. Joshua Michaels wins at Detroit. Not been doing the best of seasons for Michaels, but it definitely got a whole lot better. Joshua Michaels is now a INORL UPS Truck Series winner. Congratulations to him. 2nd, Derek Williams, so close. 3rd is Jimmy Michaels. Where did he come from? Didn't talk about him all race. 4th is William Duncan. 5th is Sean Angel. 6th is Dylan Young. 7th, Kyle Sinoski. 8th, Chris Washer. 9th is Jake Williams. And round at top 10 is your points leader, Skyla Johnson. I predicted that we were going to have a good race here at Detroit, and I was right. And boy, was I right. Congratulations to Joshua Michaels. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL, Racing Uncontained. See you next time.